Hi, I'm Tony Guerrero and I'm coming to you from here inside my recording studio, and I'm here to tell you about the brand new Yamaha Silent Brass. If you're familiar with the original one, you'll remember it was revolutionary when it came out, because while we've always had practice mutes we could use so we could practice and not disturb anybody, they always were tough to play with and sounded horrible. Well, now Yamaha came out with this system that allowed us to plug an amplifier and headphones into the mute and actually hear this amazing sound while everybody else could barely hear us at all, if at all. And it was revolutionary for guys who lived in apartments, who had young children, or if you were wanting to warm up backstage and not disturb anybody else. So the Yamaha Silent Brass system was already a great piece of equipment for any trumpeter. But now there's been two major updates I want to tell you about. And the first is that it's much lighter and it's much smaller than the original. So now it fits inside your bell, which means you can actually pack it in your case that way. But second, and more importantly, is the sound amplification technology, which has been totally reconceptualized. There's a new system they're using now called brass resonance modeling, which basically recreates the full open sound of the horn as if you didn't have a mute at all. But the proof is in the pudding, right? So here's what the horn sounds like with the mute on. Sounds like a practice mute, as it should. But it's also quiet enough that it's not going to disturb anybody else around me. And just to prove my point, last month I was on the road with a band and I decided to take it with me and try it out. Check this out.
All right, I'm somewhere on the East Coast on a tour bus, and it's kind of late at night, the guys are sleeping. Let me see if I can play this without waking anybody up.
So it's about 5 a.m. here in Boston. We just pulled in and got into our hotel rooms. You can see it's still dark outside. Just going to give this a shot real quick and see if we get any complaints from the neighbors.
Alright, so sure, it works great as a practice mute, but what about the sound that comes back to your ears? Well, just to show you what it actually sounds like, I'm going to hook this up into my studio and record a song, and you're going to hear exactly what this unit sounds like. So now you can practice with the full sound of a trumpet while nobody else can hear you. Check it out, it's the new Yamaha Silent Brass.